How's the transition? I mean, you didn't have to move far, right? But,
No.
but definitely a transition going from head coach to coordinator.
Yeah, for sure. It's been, I would be lying if I didn't say it was a whirlwind the last 5 months, but really fun at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, there were so many things that I enjoyed about my time at South Alabama and being a head coach and the players and those recruits, and that's always hard to be able to, to walk away from that. Yeah. And yet at the same time, being a defensive coordinator, presents new challenges.
Mm-hmm.
You get to know these players. I think we've got a great group of guys. They work their tails off. They're football nerds,
yeah.
meaning that they constantly are wanting to know more ball. Mm-hmm. And there's certain things as a head coach that maybe at times you don't get to spend as much time on the football front. And so I've really enjoyed just kind of diving back into our defense and setting an expectation for our players and what we do schematically and seeing them lean into it has been really fun and rewarding for our defensive staff.
Is there anything you think of during your couple years at South Alabama that you kind of learned as a head coach that now you feel like has helped you now to be the D coordinator here?
Well, there's probably too many lessons to count, right? But I would say, I think when you sit in the head coach's chair, you recognize how important it is to protect the time for the head coach so that he can be efficient for everybody else in the building. And I think you also recognize that no one sees the angles from every which angle that the head coach does at 30,000 feet, right? He has all the information. He knows all the dynamics that are at play within the football program. And so just hearing the vision and anticipating what the head coach needs, I think.
Real quick, guys, I have a free $100 deposit bonus for you from Prize Picks with my code AdamB or the link in my bio. Prize Picks is the best way to fire on sports because you pick players instead of teams. It's the most fun, and if you know how players are going to perform, you can make up to 10x your money. So go get that $100 bonus with my code AdamB or link in my bio.
Going back now as an assistant, it's made me a better assistant coach after my time as a head coach. And so you learn those things, those things. It's all about actualizing the vision of the head coach, right, for your program and having people that can lean into that. But for me, to do it in that seat and then now step into a coordinator role where I can assist, Coach DeBoer has been really, really enjoyable for me.